Hello friends, and welcome back to the BT PhD Plays Nekopara. We're a little less grumpy now. There's been pudding. Pudding makes everything better. Just to ask Oko-san. You Hatoful friends will definitely know that reference. Anywho. So we're back here, starting Chapter 3 at the Patisserie. Where we're looking, where? Oh lord, ladies, slash angle of the shot. They are super cute, but I do. Stop fooling around. The two cat girls showed off the uniforms they had just received comedically. Swamped with work, I turned away from the two cat girls. Really, is that all you can call them? Ah, yeah, looks really good. Although it was last minute, I'm glad we found something decent. It looks good on you too, Vanilla. I'm counting on you, too, you know. Well, that was awkward. No. Back to this bullshit again. What? These cat girls sure are energetic. I looked at the frolicking cat girls out of the corner of my eye as I wiped the trays and tableware. Sorry, the reading is not enthusiastic on this one. We open tomorrow, huh? The necessary ingredients were already in the refrigerator, and the decorative plants for the shop had arrived. I figured there would be more excitement at all of... Maybe I should have not recorded. I figured there would be more excitement to all this, but naturally that wasn't the case. Time did fly when we were trying to get everything prepared, though. I reached for the business cards that had just arrived this morning. Patisserie Le Soleil. They're dogs, they're not cats. Cats don't act like this. No, that's exactly what business cards are used for. She knew about protecting personal information, but not about business cards? Well, it's true that would be a pain if I was some sort of strange business or something. Okay, personal space again. Ah, it would be nice if everything went like that. I rubbed the high-spirited chocolate on the head, as if that dream had already been granted. If she was already this genuinely happy about things, I began to feel like it might all go well. It really was reassuring to have someone else here along with me. I found myself thinking about all that again. That all again. What's wrong, Vanilla? Okay, that's kind of cute. Ah, it was rare for Vanilla to want something like that, but I imagine even cat girls like to have memories. I had several hundred cards, so it wasn't really a big deal. Okay, I had a lot made, so go ahead and take however many you'd like. Hey, wait, you can't take all of them. That's not what I meant by take however many you want. I watched Chocolat take the box and go, maybe Japanese was hard for them to understand? Or maybe they just do what they want.
Nekopara.
Also cute. Is this some kind of bizarre interlude? What is this? I mean... Okay. You two really are cats. That was how I felt watching those two get so engrossed in a regular cat toy. Well, I did say, go ahead, so for now I'll let them play with it. Where can I find books on cat girls? You've lived with them all your life, how do you not know? As I looked around the store, an apron-clad shop clerk came up to me. Do you have any books on raising cats? The humanoid kind? Wow, there sure are a lot of books on cat girls. I was so taken aback by the tightly packed amount of books on cat girls, my thoughts happened to slip out. Cat girls' feelings, cat girl education, cat girls at full speed, or not. What does that even mean? I didn't understand the last one, but in any case, there were a lot of books. Sorry, I spaced out and was reading in my head. Rude, right? I did feel awkward to declare that I was their owner. But to be able to say that I was their owner was also something that made me a bit happy. I would say it was part of my caring personality. A wry smile formed on my face as I watched the two of them frantically slap the cat toy from a distance. Wait, they're still doing that? The shop clerk came back and handed me a book. Cat Girls, Year 1 to Adulthood. Right, that would be important. Also terrifying. I rapidly flipped through the pages. Eating habits to promote growth, mating season, stable period during pregnancy, cat girl training, ways to deal with cat girl personalities, schooling. Cover topics all the way to athletic competitions involving cat girls. You're right. They seem better raised than I was. I suddenly remembered not too long ago when Chocolat and Vanilla managed to talk me out of sending them home. As an owner, I'd better study up. With that in mind, I handed the book back to the shop clerk. In that case, I'd like to buy this. What is it? Over there? What? What? Okay. Well, I guess I'll get that toy too. Also, do you have any drinks? Sometimes I really wondered if their heads were screwed on right. Watching the two cat girls roll around as if on the verge of death suddenly made me feel anxious. It is true that cats will sometimes play to the point of exhaustion. Well, I'll hang this up in the room, so play with it all you want. I guess on a genetic level, they really were cats. Still kind of spacing out on the reading. It's probably time for bed soon. The shop clerk did tell me. That's just how things are, after all. I wasn't planning on it, but was there something you wanted? I guess if you want to go, then we can go. Using such unclear words was uncharacteristic of Vanilla. Just the other day, I'd bought her a full set of hair care products. I guess there was some medicine I wanted to stock up on, so I didn't mind. Okay, let's go then. Objective. Well, that's fine, I guess. Maybe cat girls' lives aren't that easy? I thought about that as we headed towards the drugstore. Seriously? It's something like that. Look, can you keep it down, okay? Stares from others in the store was piercing me once again. There's no way I could get angry at their innocence either. Please try to understand my situation. In any case, why don't we go that way? There should be medicine over there. The weird sliding off the screen is kind of disconcerting. Seems like we're in the same spot. Too close again. Too close. It's just some household medicine. Thanks for your concern, though. I calmed down the concerned Chocolat, who was right up in my face. Household medicine is the kind of medicine you buy just in case something happens at home. That time wasn't normal. Chocolat's a cat girl, too. If you only have a slight cold, then medicine from the local store should be enough. She picked up various medicine boxes and looked at them with admiration. On that note, was it okay for cat girls to take regular human medicine? A while ago, I saw Shigure with some medicine that said ship or something on it. Yeah, that's about right. I answered her vaguely. Well, Chocolat hasn't been to a hospital for humans before, after all. That's alright as long as she understands more or less what they are. Huh? Where's Vanilla? Before I realized it, Vanilla had vanished. Wasn't she the one who said she wanted to go to the drugstore too? By over there, do you mean outside of the store? I turned to where Chocolat was pointing and saw that she was pointing outside. All of a sudden, Vanilla came back inside the store. Oh, Vanilla, where'd you go? No, I mean, you clearly came from outside the store just now. I pointed toward the sign for the restrooms inside the store. There was no reason for Vanilla to lie, though. Wait, she's a cat, so does it mean that she... Could it be that you don't know what a restroom was and went outside too? I'm inclined to agree, that was a little rude. Yeah, that's true, huh? There's no way that would be the case, right? Sorry. Vanilla's face was red with rage as I earnestly apologized. So that's how Vanilla looks when she gets angry, huh? Again, you've grown up with her. Like, what? Why does... Okay. It's difficult to make sense of cat girl's pride. Really? Seems pretty normal. It really is distracting having the boobs bounce right at the text. I'm sure that was intentional. It's going to be a tall order, so I'm counting on you two. Hi! Hi. Totally not why I thought we were going to the drugstore. Back at the bakery. Scratches. Okay, that's pretty funny. Just for the record, this isn't that kind of bakery, okay? What good is it if the customer walks into the bakery and you recommend cakes to them? Well, that's true, but while I was making preparations for tomorrow, the poster girls were off on the side practicing greetings. I thought I heard them say they were going to help earlier, but oh well. Well, what I was doing could be done by one person for now, at least. So that's it? I had a taste of the custard I'd just made. There were no clumps, and the taste was uniform. The sweetness was superb, too. Now then, next I need to work on the pie dough. Did you two want to have a taste? I handed the custard-covered spatula over to them. Sorry, the sound of her voice kind of makes me want to stab things. Hi, kitten. I'm sorry Mommy's playing this. Mommy is filled with shame. I know. One second, I've got a cat trying to walk on top of me, which is not conducive to playing. Okay, there we go. Okay, understood. This is the last one, okay? This time I gave each of them a small spoon. Do you have to say that word out loud on repeat? Fast, just like a cat. The two of them were wholeheartedly licking their spoons. You would need custard. Actually, I think you have eaten custard, Cat. It's weird. The cat's weird. Well, I suppose their straightforwardness was sort of cute. Well, even though I did ask for assistance, you two are just cat girls after all. That sounds rude. You're just an avocado after all. Way too close again. Wow, don't jump up like that all of a sudden, it's dangerous. I like her, she's funny. Hey Vanilla, don't just go and take more of yourself. That's a lot more than a mere taste. No, Vanilla, let go of me. Alright, I'll make it. This seems dangerous. Nope, it's a vanilla bean. The customers aren't hamsters, you know. Oh, I forgot to get eggs at the store. She said casually playing games on the internet. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. Seriously? How can they not bathe themselves? That's why I told you not to open your eyes. I'm going to wash you off again. You reap what you sow, right? Come on, close your eyes. I washed all the milk and fresh cream off chocolate and vanilla in the shower. It's a small blessing that the damage was limited to you two, huh? Although cleaning the bakery up did take a lot of effort. Now that you mention it, that's true. Come on. You get that for opening your mouth. Just keep quiet for a bit. When they were young cat girls, I did occasionally bathe with them. But once they started to mature, I refrained from getting in the bath with them. It wasn't because I felt guilty or anything, though. Ever since they were small, I've thought of them like little sisters. Maybe even daughters, in a way. Besides, they've become more feminine to some degree, too. Wait a minute, they're cat girls. What am I doing thinking stuff like that? Why did the camera zoom in on its own? What's wrong, Master? You're shivering like a wet kitten. It's nothing at all. Just got problems. Right. I was just thinking that your hair's gotten longer.
しぐれちゃんがいいケツやだから伸ばそうってずっと伸ばしてますからね。長く感じるのはきっとご主人様がずっとお風呂入れてくれなかったからですよ。ご主人は面倒くさがりだから仕方ないね。飼い猫のお願いも聞いてくれないご主人だから。
Though you two are cat girls, you're also maturing girls as well. Have some shame, at least a bit.
しぐれちゃんもたまにそう言うんですよね。でも恥じらいって言われてもピンとこないにゃ。
It's true, cats don't really feel shame.
発情期を迎えてもいない猫には難しい。
Sheesh, you two act like cats only when it's convenient, huh? Come on, I'll wash your heads now. With shampoo in my hands, I went to work it into a lather in their hair. Their hair was beautiful and free of split ends thanks to Shigure's constant care. Even to the untrained eye, I could see the merit of having them grow their hair out.
そんなこと言って喜んでるくせに。にゃにゃにゃ。ご主人様、そんな目でショコラを。猫の目はごまかせない。
Your eyes have been closed the whole time, though, Vanilla. Besides, to think I'd lust for cat girls like you two, when you're just like troublesome daughters to me.
にゃー、ご主人様がパパですか。それもいいですけどね。悪くはないってことに。
It's gonna make the future of the game even more gross. Yes, yes, it's my honor. Pleasant thoughts floated through my head as I stroked their hair. The idea of taking care of cute daughters didn't sound so bad to me. After all, even Shigure used to constantly follow me around long ago. I suppose it's okay for me to say I'm rather good at taking care of others. Come on. While I'm washing your hair, you'd better make sure to wash the rest of you too. Don't forget your tails either.
せっかくだしご主人様が洗ってくださいにゃ。
I've already had my hands full washing your hair.
じゃあケチなご主人に代わっていつもみたいに私が洗ってあげちゃおう。
Yeah, why don't you do that? Wait, I'm gonna... what? I'm gonna pour water over you again. Close your eyes and mouth and hold your breath.
ご主人わざと顔に。ご主人様、ショコラにもシャワーかけてくだ
This
さい。
scene has gone on for way too long. Okay, okay, you're up next. It was a lot of effort, but this kind of change of pace might have been good. As carefully as I washed their hair, that thought crossed my mind. As I carefully washed their hair, that thought crossed my mind. Different meaning. Subtle, but different.
Nekopara.
Okay, looks like the sponge cake dough has a good consistency. I covered the bowl of dough with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator. It's not like we'll have a packed house on opening day, so this much dough should be enough. All that was left was to be prepared. All that was left to be prepared for when the bakery actually opens. What? Okay, whatever. Okay, the one thing that still needs to be done is to cut up the fruit for toppings, and then I'm done. I stretched out and looked at the clock. An hour had already moved from 11 o'clock to midnight. Chocolat, Vanilla, I'm almost done, so can you two go and sleep first? Where are they sleeping now? Did you guys work that out? Hmm? I looked over my shoulder to see the two of them sleeping fitfully on the sofa. They leaned against each other cozily, and smiling as if in the middle of some wonderful dream. Whatever, close enough. And they said they'd be awake until I finished. They'd been full of activity since this morning, so they were probably exhausted. I crouched down and poked both of their cheeks. Oh my god, her voice is like the source of insanity. Chocolat and Vanilla were one step ahead, acting as waitresses in their dreams. It sounded like they were in a rush, as if Le Soleil was packed. They really are still children, aren't they? They were cute, like children, excited before the start of a trip. I gently rubbed them both on the head. And the sweet smell of their leave-in hair treatment tickled my nose. Come on, you two. You can't sleep here, okay? You're going to come to bed.
仕事中におさわりはダメですよ、ご主人様。セクハラ、ご主人、そういうのはお客にしちゃダメ。私なら。
Okay, this is getting boring. What are you two talking about? It didn't look like they had any intention of waking up. Without any other choice, I picked them up one at a time and carried them to the bedroom. I will say, while this is super weird, it is incredibly polished. You two really are a handful. I covered the two closely curled up cat girls with a blanket. Once more, I gently rubbed their heads before I quietly closed the bedroom door. Okay, just one last bit. Alone in the living room, I stretched and took a deep breath. I need to work even harder tomorrow, for Chocolat and Vanilla's sake, too. As I murmured the names of my precious family members, I stretched my hands out and continued my preparations. And then the episode kept going.
Nekopara!
Weird. Ooh, an achievement
ご主
popped
人
up.
様、お店に近づく人影ありです。
I tell you what, friends, we're gonna find out how opening day goes next time on the BTPHD. We'll find out more of what horrifying moral dilemmas lie in store for us. See you next time, friends. Adieu.